Alright, broski, I'm back at the Mandarin, bro. it's T-Man. I'm back in the Mandarin. I'm getting my favorite soup without the wontons, bro. And my favorite sushi right there. Look how much sushi that guy gave me. Oh my god. A ton of sushi, bro. You gotta love this place, man. I love it. I just got here. Had to rush. I didn't want to lose time. It's Friday. They usually open really early on Friday. Yeah, man. Guys, I told you they have a lot of soup here. Clam chowder. But there's potatoes in there, so I don't really... I like the clams if there's clams there, but not the potatoes. That's why I don't eat that. And they have like sour soup. This is sour salt. This is sour salt, yeah, sour salt. And butter squash. Looks like that, butter squash. And you know the bar here, right? Ooh, it's amazing. And the fruit bar, and the sushi bar, and the meat bar over there. Ice cream there, bro. I'm going inside anyways. I want to eat that, broski. Alright, I'm back inside, broski. They bring me my ass, my water. They forgot to bring me my steak knife. I have to ask her for it. But usually they always bring it. So, man, I'm back at the Mandarin again, bro. I was like making a decision whether I should come this morning or not, but I will eat anyway, so I might as well just come here and eat, right? So it just doesn't make any sense. So my favorite spot, bro. Love the sushi, raw, bro, raw food. Last night I had that New Zealand ground beef. I love that stuff, man. I said I gotta start ramping up eating more raw stuff. I have to really cancel out eating any cooked stuff from now on. I just see benefits, bro. I see benefits, getting younger, better, stronger, raw regeneration. It's crazy. Now, Steve, this guy asked me today. He writes on in the comment section. He says, "Go check out Steve's video." Dude, I went to check out Steve's video. Man, Steve is your typical. He complained about slave. I say slave labor or whatever. He's your typical slave that cannot be convinced. You understand me? Here's the thing. It's easier to fool people, but it's difficult to explain to them that they've been fooled and for them to accept it. You understand me? They cannot accept that they've been fooled because they feel foolish doing something for such a long time that was actually, how should I put it, they should have been aware of to begin with. And, you know, that's okay. That's a normal thing. You know, we're human beings, bro. It happens sometimes. You get fooled and you fall into that thing of slavery, peasant slavery, whatever. What you have to do is you have to unbelieve all the things that you believe in. See, beliefs are fake. You have to base everything on facts, but you're basing things on beliefs. That's your problem. And the way you were talking in the video, it seems like you're upset. You're nervous, upset. You're not very confident in what you're saying because you know what you're saying is wrong. See, deep down, your senses are telling you what I'm saying is absolutely correct. Carbohydrates destroy you. They age you, they destroy you, they deteriorate you. That's what they do. That's what they do. But this stuff, raw animal products, are filled with nutrients because in science, and I know you're going to say science is just a thing of discovery. That's all science is. They do things to discover things. That's how they find out how things work, because we don't know how things work. So are you against finding out how things work? See what I mean? I'm not against things how... Okay, I understand a lot of science when it comes to the food industry, it's fucking bought, okay? They pay, whatever, so you have to use discretion when it comes to food. But yeah, of course, they've never done a scientific study on raw food. I've mentioned this in my videos. There are no science studies on raw animal products. Why? Because you want to know what the finding would be? The finding would be is this is healthy for you and plants are not healthy for you, okay? So... they know that there would be other sciences that would come out and it would state the same thing. Human cells only want nutrients. They did this test already in science. That is a given. They did the Petri dish test, okay? That your cells only want nutrients. All right? It doesn't want carbohydrates, doesn't want sugar, drugs all day, being on drugs all day and a bunch of shit. If you're on drugs all day called carbohydrates, you're going to deteriorate like any drug addict. Get it? Because they are not eating, they are starving. They are starving because they're doing drugs. They're not getting nutrients, and you're starving too because you're doing drugs called sugar all day. Carbs are sugar. You're on sugar, bro. You're starving. Therefore, you're deteriorating faster than you're regenerating. But when you're in positive nitrogen balance, you are regenerating faster than you're deteriorating. So there's no point in getting angry and mad about what I say in my videos. You have to prove me wrong. See what I mean? I've already tried to prove myself wrong. I've done all the tests. I did the vegetables. I did the fruits. And guess what? They destroyed me, okay? So I did the tests on myself, okay? Did you go and do the tests on yourself? Did you test anything? Did you ever do exercise-induced muscle damage? Were you ever in a positive nitrogen balance? Did you ever come and do this over and over again? No. You've never done exercise-induced muscle damage. You've never built myofibrillar growth. You've never done this positive nitrogen balance. You've never consumed high amounts of protein, raw animal protein, even raw animal protein. You probably have never tried anything raw in your entire life. So you'll never know what it's like to eat your natural food as a natural carnivore animal. So you're an unnatural domesticated animal. That's what you don't realize. You're domesticated, you're unnatural, and you are behaving abnormal as well. Now, a lot of people, it happens to them sometimes. I'm open-minded. You should be open-minded. But a lot of people, they're closed-minded. And then sometimes they wake up. But that's okay, bro. It's happened to me before. I remember on my old channel, a guy kept telling me, and I was stubborn, because I was going through my own trial and errors. And I was stubborn, and he said to me, you cannot digest vegetables. But I didn't pay attention to him. See what I mean? Because I had to go through my own trials and errors to see if it was going to digest or not. You understand me? So that's how I discover things. I go and do my own things. Did you go and do your own things? Did you find out? Did you do plants long enough to find out what they would do to you? See what I mean? No, you haven't done any of those things. So you can't really speak on the topic. You're just simply talking. You understand me? But it's not based on your experiences. This is based on my experience. My videos are based on my experience. Get it, dude? You understand me? Everything I do is based on my experience. I don't know about science. I use science to prove what I say in my videos, like being positive nitrogen balance associated with regenerating faster than you're deteriorating, and satellite cell activation is associated with expanding the satellite cell pool, telomeres, and extending lifespan and stuff like that. But they go in combination together. But science doesn't have any tests with them combination, because they already know the outcome. Get it? That you'll live longer and you'll be younger. See, all animals look young when they die. That's why there's no age for them. They procreate to the point where they die. Why do they procreate? Because they're not aged. They just die, simply keel over one day. They just start walking and then they die. That's it. That's how it works, bro. But in humans, we all are looking at ourselves in the mirror, which mirrors don't exist in nature. You would never look at yourself in nature because there's no mirrors. Maybe you'd see your reflection in the water, but there ain't no mirrors out there. Who was the first society to create mirrors? They say Egypt, right? Egyptians created mirrors. They probably were looking at themselves deteriorating. That's why they wanted to see what they looked like deteriorating. Who the hell knows? Because eating the slave food, the peasant diet. I have no idea, bro. But if you continue in that behavior, what did you expect? You understand me? You need to be open-minded to everything and not closed-minded. Now you have to untrain yourself, unbelieve everything that you believe in, whatever. You understand me? You have to reverse engineer all that stuff, get rid of that stuff, and start all over again. And then you'll figure out the truth, okay? Now, I'm not here to explain to you, to convince you that you've been fooled, okay? You understand me? If you wish to be fooled, then continue being fooled, and good luck. That's all I have to say to you, Steve. Steve, good luck. Continue doing what you're doing. If you believe, here's the word, if you believe what you're doing is correct, then keep doing that. But I don't believe in anything. I just go off of fucking this. You understand me? Facts. These are facts. Facts. For me, facts, not beliefs. Facts. Facts, Steve. Huh? This is a fact. I'll see you in the next one. Where's your facts? Show me your facts. I want to see your facts. And no, I don't look like you deteriorated. I don't look like you deteriorated. Even though we're the same age, I don't look like you deteriorated, dude. I can put me against you side by side, and trust me, there's just night and day, bro. It's night and day. You understand me? Because the majority of my life I eat meat. I never liked plants at all. I did a test during COVID, but I don't like that. And I do like some raw stuff. In the past, I've eaten raw fish before, some raw stuff. I just eat more raw now because I've been convinced by the community, Looks Maxing, and then the carnivore community, why I should eat raw instead of eating cooked. That's another reason, get it? I'll see you in the next, whatever. plate. Oh, I forgot one more thing. And oh, by the way, glucose or carbohydrates are not the preferred source of energy for your muscles, because NCBI already corroborates that. Science corroborates it, everything corroborates it, and I will corroborate, and many people will corroborate it. You run off as a carnivore animal, you run better off of fat than carbohydrates, which are drugs. Sugar is a legalized drug. Now you running off sugar, man, I'm telling you, that is not the preferred source. Drugs, you running off that. That's like running off of NOS, and you're going to destroy yourself. See what I mean? And it tells you in science that if you go long enough on carbohydrates, you'll become dysfunctional. And you'll look dysfunctional. That's why you look deteriorated. So yeah, the preferred source that mitochondria run off of is animal fat. Lots of animal fat. It's a known fact, bro. But here's the question. Are you eating as much as I'm eating? Are you eating like this, like I am here? Where's yours? What are you eating? What are you doing? Are you eating as much as me? And I still eat more when I leave here. Are you eating like me or not? Like, I don't know what you're doing exactly, bro. See what I mean? What can I say? Alright, bro. I'm getting some shrimp now. I'm back at the Mandarin. My favorite shrimp I'm getting. It's amazing. Look. Is this plate dirty? Oh, it's not dirty. Yeah, man. So, Steve, degenerating Steve. Steve, exercise. Let's talk about exercise now, Steve. Steve, exercise is just going to degenerate you. You understand me? That's what it does. Laboring is meant to degenerate you. This regenerates you. This regenerates. Exercise degenerates. See that? Food regenerates. And exercise degenerates you, Steve. Understand? So, I don't know what you're talking about, what you're trying to say there exactly. What do you mean that I'm wrong about exercise? See what I mean? What am I wrong about exactly? What does exercise do? Break down proteins. That's what it does. So if it breaks down proteins, right? Then what does it do? Degenerating you. Okay. What regenerates you? Food. Food regenerates you. See, no lion in nature, no animal in nature looks deteriorated. That's why they're still procreating up to the time of death. But you're not. But that's why you're not procreating to the time of death. Why? They say, oh, you're old already. You shouldn't be procreating. You should be. You should be procreating the rest of your entire life if you can. But because you've degenerated yourself along with the women, they can't regenerate. That's their problem. See? So, what do you have to do? Regenerate. Keep regenerating. Stop eating the slave food diet, which is lack of nutrients, which is degenerating you further. Oh, they have those. I like those. I wonder if they have the small ones over there. I'm gonna go check it out, bro. So yeah, you don't want it to degenerate you, broski. And yeah, I think they have smaller ones there. It's really good. It's kind of busy here. It's kind of busy here right now. There's a lot of people here. Sorry, I'm back. It's a little busy now. It's hard to film here and stuff. So yeah, Steve, this regenerates you. Exercise degenerates you. That's what it does. And I don't exercise. I'm not an exercise person. I told you that before. I'm against exercise. I like sports, playing. I like playing sports and things, having fun and enjoying myself. If I enjoy myself, that's fine. But I would never push myself to do anything I don't want to do. See, here's the thing. I don't push myself to do things that I don't want to do. If you do anything that you don't want to do that is against what your body wants to do, then you will degenerate. You understand me? And even when I don't feel like eating, that means I listen to my body. It says, you know what? Don't go and eat this. Don't come here and eat this. But guess what my body says? It says, come and eat more of this. It keeps telling me to eat more. Once it gets a good taste of this, the real food, it wants more real food. It wants more and more and more. So why wouldn't I give it more so it can regenerate? It's rewarding me, see? Exercise will punish you, and food will reward you with what? With good health, regeneration, good skin, good bones, strong muscles. Exercise doesn't make your muscles strong. Exercise doesn't make your bones strong. It doesn't make your skin strong. It makes it weak. It makes it saggy and weak, especially on the slave food diet. So if you're exercising, you're eating slave food, well, you definitely are degenerating. That's why you look the way you do in the mirror when you look at yourself back at the mirror, Steve. You're looking at the mummy. You understand me? And the mummy is getting worse and worse. It's starting to look like Egypt all over again. So yeah, dude, I don't know what else to say there, man. It's just funny. I don't know why people they do videos about me, or they write me stuff in the comment section, or they get all angry and upset about stuff because they can't visualize the real world, the natural world, and the fake world. See what I mean? You guys can't differentiate, or something's wrong with you. I don't know what's going on over there. You're either so brainwashed that you can't get out of the matrix, or you're just stuck in this matrix forever. You know what I mean? That's what the movie was really about, the Matrix. Nature and being in an artificial world. Remember what the guy said? He says, I know this steak isn't real, but it who cares? It tastes so good. Get it? He didn't care if it was real or not. It just tastes so good to him. I guess what you're doing tastes so good to you. I'm not sure, bro. Anyways, I'll see you in the next food plate. I'm wasting time now. All right, broski, I got my steak. Look at that. Whoa, it looks amazing. Look at this turkey they have here now, eh? And beef. It's amazing. Look, she's making more steak there. So good, delicious. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving's here in TO. So yeah, it's really, really, really good, broski. I'm gonna get some sauce from steak. Very delicious, and yeah, man, cool. Look, it's busy here. Cakes, the cakes, eh? The cakes. You gotta stay away from that, bro. That's what's gonna degenerate you. This shit is gonna degenerate the shit out of you. Did I show? Look at all those fruits they put. Cause it's so busy now. Cause it's Thanksgiving. I think they even have a time limit on Monday. She told me. Look at all this ice cream. Ice cream, butterscotch, banana, Oreo, banana fudge, cakes galore here, puff cakes. That it. Some kind of marbly stuff, birthday cake they call it. Look at all these fruits they put out, eh? That's crazy. Apple pie, pumpkin pie. This. Apple. So good, eh? So good, man. I'm going inside. All right, broski, I'm back, man. Man, it's busy here. Like, I forgot that it's we're in Thanksgiving, so I almost forgot. So I went to get. That's the extent of the fruit that I get. That's about as much as I could get, and I even think that's too much. Honestly, I tell you, I think it's just too much for me. I don't know. You tell me, man. But whatever, bro. So I went to get my beef. It's very, very. How should I put it? Almost raw. That's why I asked her to give it to me, almost raw. See that? So yeah. And I went to get a little piece of turkey because I was like, okay, it's Thanksgiving. I'll try the turkey. But, honestly, I don't want any fucking turkey, bro. The shit's cooked. They cook the shit out of that turkey stuff. Just like everywhere. So I just personally I like raw stuff now more than I ever liked it before. I don't know. I think I'm just like, I don't know how to describe it, bro. Especially yesterday. I ate a ton of raw meat yesterday. And then I was like, man, I'm going to the Mandarin. I know I'm going to eat raw sushi, right? But am I gonna have to cook the beef again, or should I just maybe I should just tell them to try to get them to give it to me? I know it's a couple of seconds on there, but I found that even when I eat packaged meat raw, I don't find any stomach problems. People keep telling you, you're gonna get a sore stomach, you're gonna get poison, this and that. I don't really get any of that. So I keep thinking to myself, maybe I should just ask them to give it to me raw, put it on a plate, eat it raw, just completely. Even though it is pretty much raw, they just put on a couple seconds on the grill. I don't know, man. I gotta think. Yeah, because honestly, I want to stay as far away from cooked stuff as possible and just eat raw stuff from now on. I just see benefits, bro. Getting younger, going back, restoring myself to my original state, the way I'm supposed to look and the way I'm supposed to feel and be. I don't want to be deteriorated and complaining about age like other people. I don't see age. Age doesn't exist for me. You just die. There's no such thing as age. You just die. People count on their birthday. This whole place is absolutely, this whole world is absolutely gone. They've been so brainwashed, duped into eating the slave food diet and shit, living this crazy lifestyle. It's incredible. And that people accept this shit, man. That, you're supposed to look like that. You're supposed to lose your hair. You're supposed to get diseases. You're supposed to die of cancer and get all these, diabetes and everything and all that bullshit. Whatever, bro. Man, like I said, Steve, I think it's time for you to wake up, man. You need to wake up and get out of the matrix, bro. Because disease doesn't exist. Your hair falling out doesn't exist. You deteriorating doesn't exist if you're in positive nitrogen balance, which you would be in equilibrium or positive nitrogen balance if you ate your natural food, because it just wants nutrients. Your cells want nutrients. It doesn't want sugar, bro. Get it? But I guess you just can't understand that. It's hard to convince you. Otherwise, the only way to convince you is if the government was to put you on raw animal products, then you would be like, oh, that is wrong, and I should be eating raw animal products. Get it? See what I mean? This is how humans work, how they operate. Once they've been slaved to accept things, they think that that's the way things are. Like this transgender thing, they're really fighting it, bro. Trust me. The government people are fighting it because they don't want to accept that. But they want you to accept it as being the norm. It is not normal. I don't give a shit what anybody says. The food you're eating is not normal. The lifestyle you're living is not normal. This transgender thing is not normal. These things are not normal, bro. But they will convince you slowly with the time. They try to make it tradition so that you are convinced that is the way things are. And that's not true. That's all bullshit. It's all because of what you're doing and what you're eating is poisoning you, making you like that. But I'll see you in the next video, broski. I gotta hurry up and eat because time, bro. And I'm making good time actually. See you in the next one. Bigger, better, stronger, and faster. Eat that. You're gonna be so much better, friends. See you later. Haha. All right, friends. I'm leaving the Mandarin right now, and I got my cotton candy, bro, from the girl there. All right. Look at that. Hey, the panda. We out of here, friends. Ha. I got my favorite stuff, man. You see, Steve? This is the place where you gotta go to regenerate. Now, exercise to the gym is not gonna do anything for you, Steve. You get it? You go here to this place. It's called the Mandarin. See that? Hey, you like my new car? It's Corvette. Before I get in, I'm gonna just make a little video, quick video, talk before I come back and take off in my Corvette right there. So, yeah, man. Beautiful. I'll see you in the next one, friends. The Mandarin, my favorite place. It's gonna make you better. Exercise is only gonna degenerate you, Steve. And this is about the only carb that I eat here at the Mandarin, because I won't over there to that store. I gotta go get some shopping there before I go back and take off in my car. So, what I was gonna say, yeah, this is about the only carb that I eat, Steve. All right, the cotton candy. And that's about it, broski. Get it? That's what I do. And it's delicious, man. It's delicious, man. I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel, Steve. That's the only car, Steve. Bigger, better, stronger, and faster. See you in the next one, broski. Ciao, man. Haha.